Hello everyone, in this video let us get familiar with the IDE Visual Studio. We have seen it was a bit tough and hard to handle two files. One is HTML, another is JavaScript. So I write JavaScript in separate file, it is on my folder, and I write HTML in separate file. It becomes difficult to manage. Then I run it in the browser. So the things, they are scattered. Now IDE gives you an environment where you can write, interpret or compile and execute and do all the things from single window. So that is nothing but your IDE Visual Studio. You can download Community Edition, it is free. You need not to purchase any license, it is free. You can download any version. So currently we are going to work with Visual Studio 2015 because we are learning JavaScript, which is basic, so version does not matter. You can go for any version of Visual Studio, but for this course we are using Visual Studio 2015. Now let us get friendly with Visual Studio 2015. Once you go to this link, from here you can download Community Edition and you'll get an exe file. Once you click and if you say next, you get your Visual Studio ready. So you can download Community Edition 2015 and you can install it in very simple steps saying next. Now once you install your Visual Studio, you should find it in your start menu. So we are using Windows 10 as operating system. So all apps. So here you can see you have Visual Studio Visual Studio 2015. I can click this to get started. So this is my IDE. Now if I want to write some JavaScript program, what do I need to do? I need to create a new project. So you can create it from here, or you can just go for File, New Project from anywhere. So I'll follow the standard procedure, File, New Project. So everything is a project for us. Now let us find out a location where you want to save all your code. So I'll just browse. I'll go for video tutorial JavaScript. In this I'll just put a new folder. I'll say source code. All my code will reside in this source code folder. Now here I'll say my first project, name of the project, and here you can see that by default it has selected console application. You can see it has got highlighted, but I don't want that. I want web application, so I'll select ASP.NET web application. Anyway, we are not going to learn ASP.NET, we are not going to do anything with that. ASP.NET web application. Now I'll say okay. Now I'm going to create empty web application. I don't want anything, I want to do everything from scratch. Say okay. Here the important thing is your Solution Explorer. Solution Explorer is nothing but your solution. Solution will have multiple projects and your project will have multiple pages. So this is important, this Solution Explorer. If I lose this, so from where do I get? I'll say View, Solution Explorer. I get it. So here is my project. Now in this project I want HTML file. So your work starts from here. I'll right click on the project, say add HTML page. I'll name it as my first page. Say okay. Now you see that you get your HTML page. So by default you have HTML start tag, end tag, head tag, body tag. You can start writing your script right here. I can say script, so you get IntelliSense. This is called as IntelliSense. I can press tab. You get TypeScript open tag, close tag. Now I can say document tab dot, right? You have full IntelliSense. So there are less chances of syntax error or spelling mistakes. Welcome to MTT, Manzoor the trainer. I'll just say save. Now if I want to run this, I'll just click this green button, that is Google Chrome. I want to run it in Google Chrome. If I want to change, I can change it from here. Firefox, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, whatever I want I can use, but I'm going to use Google Chrome. So I'll click this. It is going to interpret, compile, run everything. So I get welcome to MTT. I want to put this in separate file, so definitely I can just right click on the project. I'll say add. This time I want to add JavaScript file. Name it my script file. Say OK. Now you should see that in the project. So you have HTML page. I can close this. If I double click it, I can again open it. Then you have my script file. Double click, you can open it. You can close it from here, close it from here. Now if you want both the things, you can double click HTML page, double click my script file. If I close this, even if I lose Solution Explorer, I can again go for View, Solution Explorer, I can open it. Now I don't want it to be here. I'll just say remove it from here, save it, Ctrl S. I want to put it in my script file. Welcome to MTT from script file. So this is my HTML. Now I want to refer this document in this HTML. So simple process is select, drag, drop it here. You can see that it will code that line of code for you automatically. Save. Now I'll just click on this green button. Now it says that welcome to MTT from script file. So that's it. This is all about your Visual Studio. So these are the windows that we mostly use, and these windows are very simple and straightforward. So you have your HTML page, JavaScript file, and all these files are inside your project, and project is inside your solution. Now don't worry much about what is solution and what is project. In simple word, a project is your website. So website have multiple pages, you have pages inside that. So as of now, let us concentrate on these two files, HTML and JavaScript. So you can write your JavaScript here and you can write your HTML code here. Finally, I want an alert. So instead of document.write, I'll simply say alert. Now I'll run this. You can also say window.alert or you can say alert. Both the things are same. I can stop debugging. So now I can start editing. So that's it. This is all about your Visual Studio, getting friendly with Visual Studio. Now if I want to close the Visual Studio, simple exit, or I can close it from here. So it is not a big deal. Now the thing I want to tell you is, after closing it, if I want to start the same project, I can simply go for File, Recent Projects and Solutions. I can start that from here, or it is also available in Recent. I can select it from here. So I am on the project. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much.